I would say the lending, if I had to characterize the lending landscape, overall I would say it's kind of a healthy level. And what I mean by that is if you look at history, certain times lending has gone over the top and created problems. Other times it's withdrawn where you couldn't even get a hotel loan. So I think what you're seeing right now is very conservative, prudent lending, but the good part is debt is out there. It's proven whether it's for new builds, for value add acquisition, you're looking more like a bridge loan, to a more traditional stabilized asset, CMBS is out there. So I think a lot of what people don't realize that's keeping our industry healthy is prudent lending, yet it still is available.
My perspective is that lending, balance sheet lending, and CMBS lending is still healthy in the marketplace today, especially for stabilized assets. However, the leverage point is lower than it was a few years ago. I would say lenders today are very much underwriting and sizing deals, taking a historical look back over the last 3 years to see how that property could have supported that debt last 2 years. But equally as important, they're looking forward to the next 2-3 years for the impact of new supply. So many lenders are underwriting, looking at a TTM period, and underwriting for a bit of a decline on a go-forward basis, and that's how they're sizing their deals accordingly because of new supply. Now, the leverage for those type of deals is probably in the 60 to 65% range, and spreads are anywhere from 200 to 300 over, depending on the asset. Now, I will say on ground-up construction, that's much harder to come by today. A lot of lenders aren't offering ground-up construction at this point in the cycle. However, those that are still offering that product are getting a premium for it in the pricing. So it could be 300 to 400 over, and the leverage is probably in that 60 to 65% range.
Right now, we're seeing a lot of hospitality funding being sort of, banks tend to be filling up their allocations right now. Specifically on the construction side, local and regional lenders are still doing lending with relationships that they've had for a while, folks that have strong track records, a good story, solid backing. At the same time, though, the permanent markets, are still very active, making sure that construction debt is able to be taken out, brought to the perm market, and freeing up the local and regional lenders to still doing construction projects. That all being said, across the board, I think a lot of people are seeing allocations for hospitality financing getting filled up by their regional and local lenders.